So what is the keys to the Super Bowl for the Eagles and the Chiefs? I mean,
who we starting with first?
There's a lot of keys to the game in my opinion. There's a lot of different things that could change the trajectory of the game.
Then you go first. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's your most important key? And then we'll all give ours as well.
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is going to be the Eagles pass rush, right? You know, Patrick Mahomes isn't 100%. He's on a bum ankle. The Eagles have the most sacks in a season in history, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of out of control.
That is, if the Chiefs offensive line can even hold them up a little bit, I think it's going to be a great game. But if it's an all-out relentless fucking sack fest where Mahomes gets sacked 6-7 times in the game, then they'll lose. Sure.
In that case, like if you're letting him get rocked 3-4 times,
it's not going to last long. It's not going to last long.
Speaking, they haven't let up. The Chiefs lines been holding up pretty good though.
Yeah,
I mean, and that's what
they haven't allowed.
I respect that. But this is a whole different type of caliber line. Like we got one of the best line, if not the best line.
Yeah.
In NFL.
I mean, I said it last week.
Straight up.
The Bengals are 20.
Even our reserves on the waiting on the side are legit.
We just got to
the Bengals are 23rd in terms of pass rush. The Eagles are number 1. So I don't know. I mean, it's tough.
What's the Chiefs O-line rank though? Like, I mean, the Chiefs O-line does hold it down. Like, we're not going to sit up here and act like they're just going to get fucking annihilated by the Eagles D-line. Like, that offense is where it's at for a reason. Let's just not sit up here and pretend like Mahomes just takes sacks every single game, because he doesn't. He doesn't take any sacks, barely.
So 14. We'll get second for sure.
What?
They're second in
4 players of 10.
The second best O-line versus the best D-line. So it's an even match. You know, who wins that matchup wins the game. That's the key, in my opinion.
I get what you're saying, double R with the 4 players with the 10+ sacks. That's cool, but you got to go by y'all schedule, bro. Like, I'm sorry to bring it up. You have to do it.
I'm not mad about it.
You have to.
I'm not mad.
I mean, there really there haven't been elite offensive
It was continuous,
lines.
though. It was continuous.
Bro,
I'm going to give this point. I'm sorry to cut you off, but my Uncle Micah told me a really good point about the Eagles D-line. Eagles are usually smacking the shit out of everybody by what? Third quarter, end of the third quarter. And then it's garbage time, right? Most of the end of the second half, usually for the Eagles.
Their first.
So what is that other team doing? They're passing the ball for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So I feel like the Eagles D-line also gets way more opportunities to get sacks as well.
Oh, absolutely, because they got to pass the ball. Absolutely. They're not really much.
And you're going to have to play a full 4 quarters against this Chiefs team. But I think when you look at the depth that they have on defense, I feel like for the Eagles, that shouldn't be a problem.
It shouldn't anywhere. I mean, secondary, we should be pretty. I mean,
is your Uncle Micah Parsons?
Uncle Micah McDonald.
Nah, you don't know Uncle Micah. Shout out to Uncle Micah.
Shout out to Uncle Mike. It's my guy.
I mean, the secondary should be good. I mean,
my key is to stop. If the Eagles can stop and completely, like going off of Elijah's point, stop the Chiefs' run game. If you could just make it so the only thing that Patrick Mahomes can do is pass the ball, you eliminate Pacheco. You even I think the Chiefs might run some sets with Ronald Jones. If you could eliminate him, you take them completely out of the game.
Like Pacheco like wilding out on us.
I don't know, man. Bro is not.
Pacheco's a beast.
And they got McKinnon. I'm not down. These are all people that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
So they have Andy Reid as a coach.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's definitely
to me. That's like the second. But
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Andy Reid is probably like the second greatest coach to me.
Absolutely. I love Andy Reid. I'm mad that we had that.
So it's like, and that's his old team.
Yeah.
So as much as y'all switched head coaches and stuff like that, y'all still base y'all offense around what he did for y'all.
Yeah, he set the blueprint.
So he knows.
He set the blueprint.
Run.
I mean, Jason Kelsey and Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox before the earlier today. So there's definitely like a little bit of a personal angle for him. He wants to take this one home. And Andy had said yesterday on Moneyline Madness, he thinks if Andy Reid wins this, he retires.
I don't think so.
Which is weird. That's why he hasn't taken a job.
Why would he retire from that situation?
Right, and he got Pat Mahomes. I would
ride that out till the wheels fall off, boy. boy, I'm telling you.
Hey, man,
I'm Belichick with it at that point.
Hey,
I ain't going nowhere.
For real. Gotta get them. He deserved it because at the end of the day, he should have been had ring. We had so many opportunities to win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl. It was just, unfortunate. But now he's on a team where he's doing that continuously. So,
R said, if we get Mahomes to throw the ball away, that's a win. But where does Mahomes really throw the ball away?
Right. I mean, this is what it is. This is what it is. But you see Pat Mahomes really much running around in circles and shit. Like, is he going to be able to be doing that if he gets pressured? You see him doing that.
I took Reddick for
you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have that mobility.
You know what I mean?
Not at least
last year we
don't know if he has the mobility or not.
Yeah, we don't.
You're not gonna know that.
From what we just seen the last game, even though he still got 2 weeks rest, I'm not gonna doubt it. You know what I mean?
He was mobile enough, and I feel like he's going to be mobile enough again.
Bro, at the end of the day, I'm not going to give him no slack. He threw 300+ yards. I'm not giving him no slack.
There's no excuses.
Yeah,
there's no excuses.
First drive. As soon as that first drive comes, we're going to be able to tell.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think we're getting that 100% Patty that lost to Tom Brady.
But you're also not going to get that 5-step drop back from Patty either, being that as the Eagles D-line. I feel like Andy Reid is a smart enough coach to start a short game going with these guys.
He's going to have to get that off fast.
If you really think about it, Pat Mahomes hasn't had a real deep threat at all this season, and he still does what he needs to do. He still gets his buckets. They still get their touchdowns and the points up. I don't think it's going to be a situation where Patrick Mahomes does 5-step backs, five-step dropbacks. Like, it's not happening. He's doing 1, 2, 3, get the ball out. 1, 2, 3, get the ball out. 1, 2, 3, get the ball out.
So he's not gonna have to drop back. Really, it's just all about reads after that.
Yeah.
But if he wants to, I mean,
Elijah says the Eagles also need to abuse Travis Kelce and try to F him up early. I think
that's a big one.
Point,
you got to get hands on that, man.
I mean, if you can the Eagles, not saying that they play dirty, but they definitely rough up other teams' good players. They get in the piles and they, I don't know what happens, but guys end up, walking a little gingerly after they get tackled by some of these Eagles players.
You got to put hands on Travis Kelce. It's not just being in his way because he's going to move you. You feel me?
You got to wrap up.
Or regardless, if he's in front of you, you're boxed out. It's like basketball. When he boxes you out, he catching that shit. You know what I mean? Anything in his range, he's going to catch. So it's more about somebody being on top of him, and having their hands.
You gotta make his yards after the catch hell. You have to make him really, really work.
He got to he got to work for his yards straight up. You got to, if anybody, take Travis Kelce out of the game, stop the run game, and then I'll make Patty fucking have to throw the Juju and fucking Valdez Scanlon.
I mean, we're talking a lot about this Eagles defense going up against the Chiefs offense. Now, what can the Chiefs defense do to hold up the Eagles offense?
They're going to have to stop the run first.
Stop Miles Sanders, Gainwell, and Scott? Like,
how? I mean,
that's a 3-headed monster. What do you even?
They got a good up front. Their up front is pretty solid. That's what I'm saying. But
Chris Jones is nasty.
He was playing out of his mind last week. I remember that.
But did you hear what Aaron Rodgers said? He said the Eagles potentially have one of the best offensive lines in the last 20 years.
I don't care what Aaron Rodgers says.
I'm not going to sit up here and act like,
I'm not sleeping on the Chiefs.
The Chiefs defense is garbage, We'll see what happens.
They still got 2 solid up front players. I don't know how much
that secondary
and middle linebackers, but
the key for y'all too is Jalen Hurts. He hasn't played good all playoffs. He hasn't played crazy all playoffs.
Exactly. But he hasn't had to. He hasn't had to. That's what
he has no warm up to it though. That's what I'm saying.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Yes, you can
say that because
if you go into a game lax, he's going to the.
He's not lax. He just know he had. Bro, listen. He
hasn't had no pressure the whole
year until he gets that pressure.
The whole year.
But until he gets that pressure, bro. This is what in my mind. This is. So just an analogy. Just an analogy. If our fucking run game is how it's been, he gonna let that shit happen, bro. He don't care. He want to win a Super Bowl. Then he gonna have to throw.
You got faith in him throwing the ball?
He hasn't done bad. he only had like 140. He only had 140 and something, but those passes were good passes.
Now I don't know,
and it was like, it was like 11 for 14. Like, shit, like come on.
I don't know how his passing game will hold up against in the Super Bowl like that if they really rely on him. But
absolutely.
I don't think
another advantage, by the way.
I don't think Jalen Hurts comes out. I can't see a situation where Jalen Hurts is like noticeably nervous.
Yes,
like this guy is.
I don't see it either.
This is an SEC. He's panic, he's played some of the biggest SEC games.
Bro, all I'm saying is
a big SEC game.
All I'm saying is if everything continues how it's been, if that run game is like that, if our defense is really clicking like how the offense is clicking, and we really running that shit, and we don't gotta pass, he's not gonna be sitting here trying to do that. He's gonna let that shit flow. That's exactly what's been happening. We've been blowing teams out because we've been mixing the pass in with the run, but more run has been working. So why and who's stopping? Who's stopping?
Very well.
Exactly. So why?
So he hasn't really.
Until somebody makes him start doing shit, why switch it up?
If this is the game that makes him do shit, though, Meech. That's what I'm saying. Do you have confidence in him throwing the ball the whole game?
I had confidence in him the whole season. Why not? Am I going to stop?
Here says, why are we forgetting how well he passed?
That's what I'm saying. Why would I have no confidence in him? If the run game is working, he's letting it. He's letting it. It's not like he don't want to fucking throw the ball. Nick fucking Sirianni see that it's working. Why switch it up? Why switch it up and keep trying to throw the ball? Let's throw it on second down. Let's see what happens. It's already 2nd and 5. Let's see what we're doing. Let's throw the ball. Oh, slant route to AJ Brown. First down. Let's start running the ball again. That's exactly what kept happening. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
What I seen last game was the Eagles get shut the fuck down the first half of the game, and that was I already know you want to say something about it. Listen, if if Purdy didn't get hurt and they were actually moving the ball, the Niners were actually moving the ball.
Yeah, offensive time.
That your offense wouldn't have done 31 points, not even close to 31 points last week. The 3 advantages the Chiefs have: 1 quarterback. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I don't care, bum ankle or not. I'm still taking Mahomes.
Absolutely, I wouldn't see why you wouldn't.
Head coach,
okay,
and experience.
Absolutely.
Eagles have never. Now, all right, the Eagles won in 2018. Cool, but that's not the same team as. All right, Matt, you start with the game predictions. We'll go this way.
Okay, I'm gonna give my score prediction as well as my Super Bowl MVP, and I'm not gonna say Hassan Reddick just because I have.
Okay, we'll do both in one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 27-21. Eagles win, and my MVP, I'm torn between saying it's going to be Hurts and he has that big game, or I think it could be Miles Sanders with the 2 touchdown performance.
I like that.
Okay. Go ahead, Meech.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be 37-31 Eagles.
37-31. That's one of the highest scoring Super Bowls of all time if that happens.
No, it's not.
There's a potential for that to happen.
No, it's not.
So.
We when we went to the Super Bowl, that was.
No, it's one of.
Oh, one of.
One of, like, top 3.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good scoring game. I'm on Travis Kelce's mom's side because I think they're going to go crazy.
I can't have him tired up there.
So, and I think Jalen will get it. I think Jalen get it.
All right, Ed.
I'm going to say 27-24 Chiefs.
Damn. Took my exact fucking score.
27-24. So this comes down, what I'm hearing, does this come down to a Jake Elliott figgy?
It's coming down to a Harrison Butker figgy.
Oh, you're taking the Chiefs over there.
Yeah. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Oh,
we're both taking the Chiefs.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I'm going to say MVP. They're going to give it the Pat.
Like, if the Chiefs win, it's going to Pat. Like, let's be real here.
If the Chiefs win, there's no way it's not Pat's.
There's no way.
Tim says he's a Rams fan. And how about them Niners? Oh, man, you're already on Ed's bad side. You've been in chat for 20 minutes, bro. Damn. Nah, but we don't have any Rams hate around here, I don't think. Not too much.
What up, Tim?
Tim, are you related to Fletcher? Oh, Elijah, that's awesome.
That's good.
All right, so you guys both had 24.
I'll do a different score now. I'll do 26. 21.
24, 23.
26. No, 26-20.
Chiefs.
26-20.
And the MVP.
And the Eagles go for their game-winning touchdown, and they come up short. Kind of like how the Titans lost.
Wow, Rashawn literally just got in here, and you're gonna hit him with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, kind of how the Titans lost in the turf game.
That's just tough.
Yeah, that would be a tough way to lose, but I think that would be the best way for y'all to lose. That's like, that'd be great.